Our weekend trip to Nanjing began on Saturday after lunch, catching a private local bus for 60 RMB in Haimen. We boarded at 12:50 and headed for Nanjing. We arrived at 5 p.m. at the northern bus terminal and soon located our hotel within a few blocks. The hotel, Jinjiang Inn, was an excellent deal for 170 RMB per person per night, and you can book ahead on the internet. The next morning, we walked along the lovely Xuanwuhu Lake, bounded by the old city wall, and wandered through a lovely residential area that could have been in the south of France. Dinner that evening was in a wonderful hot pot restaurant, about 5 blocks from the hotel. There were lots of locals waiting for a table. We couldn't read the menu, but they did have an English version for the meat choices. I was taken into the kitchen to select all the ingredients of our hot pot meal. The broth pot is divided into 2 sections, one ordinary broth and the other a chili-laden side. There are lots of flavorful ingredients in the broth, and it gets better as the meal progresses. We dined for about an hour and a half. Next to us, a Mongoli group were partying. One girl opened a beer with her teeth. The restaurant staff were a little on edge, but the Mongolis were just having fun. Total cost for the 3 people, 203 RMB with beer. The next day, after breakfast in the hotel, we caught a local bus downtown. We took bus number 1, which followed the main street, Zhongyanglu. Our first stop was the Park of the Martyrs, Yu Hua Tai, or Rainflower Park. Next, we took a bus to the Purple Mountain, Zhongshanling, to see the Sun Yat-sen burial site. Dr. Sun Yat-sen is revered as the pioneer of China's democratic revolution. We then walked across the mountain to the Ming tomb site, the tomb of Zhu Yuanzhang. The first emperor of the Ming dynasty is also here in the Purple Mountain. The tomb dates from 1381. Leaving the Ming tomb, we found ourselves amidst groups of young couples taking pictures of each other in the blooming orchards of plum trees. We were surrounded by families and elderly Chinese couples, as well as young lovers gathered for the Plum Blossom Festival, Mei Hua Jie. An outdoor stage was set up and the park was filled with picnickers, tents, rides for kids, and food stalls. In the evening, we took a taxi to Shanghai Lu in the University District and an Italian eatery called Jack's Place. The food was the first Western food I have eaten since being in China nearly a month. After dinner, we taxied to Hunanlu, the pedestrian shopping street, all lit up and filled with evening shoppers.